Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another fun Wednesday night with Ron Unconditional Love Trail. So this is Wednesday. So I hope you guys can hear me in the chat. Anybody can hear me? Hope so. Um, I wasn't sure if I should come on tonight, but anyway, I'm here for now. See, see what happens. Hi, Teresa. How are you? So, how's the weather where you guys are? Where you are? Hmm, my God, I'm trying to click on this and click on that. Yeah. She's- okay, I got it. So, can you hear me, Teresa, in the chat? I hope so. Here it's raining, melting. Hi, Ocean Garnet. How are you? As you can see, I don't know if you can see the dog is here. My new dog is here. Uh, so you're in Tampa Bay, Teresa. Okay, Tampa Bay. That's in Florida, right? Yeah. Hi, how are you? I made it. Yeah. Okay. So my dog. I don't know if you can see it. Ocean Garnet. My dog's there. He's sleeping there. Dubai. So it was in the mid 70s in Southern California. Oh my God. Yeah, we're getting uh, melting snow, rain, but then it's going to freeze over again. It's going to all freeze over all that water, you know. And then it's going to snow tonight. So they're announcing a storm tonight during the night. Tomorrow we'll wake up in this um, crazy stuff. This is unusual for where I am in Quebec City to have that kind of weather. So it goes really cold, or then starts melting, warmer weather, and then it freezes over again. Hmm. Crazy weather. Yeah, he's having a rest. Had him outside, took him out. He loves to bury his face in in the snow in the backyard here. So gets on this, buries his head in it, and then rolls over four legs up in the air, rolls over, has fun in there in the snow. So, mhm. I've only had him what? It's not even 2 weeks yet. Man, does he? He eats a lot. He likes to play with the ball and everything. So, yeah. He runs around like crazy. But I have a 3.5 acres here, so it's not too bad. Except that he's wearing me out. Yeah. He's 8 years old, but he's still active like crazy. Yeah. Those kinds of dogs. What's the name of Australian herd dog? I think that's what they call them. You Google them. But this one has no tail. The funny part is, I, because my neighbor has one, a female, and she's got a tail. This one, this has a little thing at the end there with hair growing down. So, yeah, it's crazy weather. Eh? I don't know. We have a few more. There's going to be winds, snow, drifts, everything coming at us. Okay, and then Friday the sun comes out and the cold weather, so we'll be in sort of like -10 Celsius. Talking, yeah, but it's the winds also that pick up the crazy. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to whatever we're going through. The weather wise is crazy. Anyway, we'll have to deal with it when we can. So he's pretty good, except that you know the only thing it makes you jump is when he barks at other people or to the car window or another dog. It makes me jump a little bit. So yeah. Anyway, there's a lot of lives going on. I wasn't sure I was going to come on tonight, but I said, oh, anyway, we'll see how it goes. I'll be back on Saturday again. So thank you for being here. Thank you. So, oh boy, a lot of stuff going on, man. So sorry for all of you guys that are in the U.S. It's crazy. I mean, you know, I guess everybody's waiting with taking a breath and waiting for. Yeah, thank you. I haven't seen you in a little while, but thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Yeah, but whatever's going on in the U.S. is affecting us also. Oh, by the way, you guys might not know this in the news, but you know, you guys call it states, okay? So here we call it provinces. The province of Quebec. There's a province on Ontario. There's the the West Canada, like BC, Vancouver, all this places like that. They each have a prime minister, okay? So our prime minister was there for 4 years. Now he just quit today. That's it. He quit. So we're gonna have a new prime minister here. Uh, that's where I am in my province of Quebec. Okay, he's been there for 7 years. So he how do you say? Uh, he just resigned. That's it. Okay. So now we got no more. He's still there till they find another one to replace him. But uh, the Liberal Party, they're going for a leadership campaign also because they had one and then he resigned. Now there's another one. There's all kinds of stuff going on in politics. Okay. So crazy stuff. I'm just waiting for like everybody else, I guess, to see 45 F-45 there. His health is so awful. I mean, it's like a dead man walking. Yeah, because he tried to. There's so much stuff. When you try to go against doctors and to revive, because these guys they get. We have free service medical because depends on your revenues. So he tried to or, revive the whole system, and they didn't like it. So there was quite an uproar and that these guys have a lot. These medical doctors they make money. Okay, so next thing they know, they started colliding with the government like this. So then he lost a couple people that supporters, like a doctor. One was a doctor. He resigned because of that. The other one was somebody else. Anyway, well known. Okay, and he's been there 7 years. So people are, after 7 years, there's a lot of people who are, I don't know. They start complaining. So when they complain, things get out of whack. So he decided that he's 68 years old. So that part of it. And then he said, well, I'm going to go in peace and resign and give my place up to somebody else, some new blood or something like that. So I don't know. Yeah. But it's happening in politics. Like, you know, there's quite a few upsets like this. Trudeau resigned. Mark whatever, forget his name, uh, took over, uh, like Prime Minister of Canada. So we're going through certain things. What happened to Trudeau resigned because of Pierre Poilievre and MAGA and everything that's going on with 45. So we're dealing with, we're still dealing with 45 right now. So with all the havoc he's creating all over the place, we're just hanging on there. We're still united, but I mean hanging on like, everybody's talking about, whoa, he wants to invade Venezuela, Cuba, Mexico, and what else? Us in Canada? We don't know. This guy is completely. There's a point right now. He seems like when you got dementia like that, and somebody else is running the show behind the scenes. It's getting, ooh, you know. I thought he'd be gone by now. Yeah, I know, cray. The value and everything, the value of the value people are waking up. Uh, but this thing that went on in Minnesota, I think it's Minnesota. Yeah, you know, I thought he'd be gone. Yeah, I thought he would because of really because of his health. I don't know what the hell they given him, but I mean, I don't know how come he's standing on his 2 feet. But anyway, the universe decides it, not us. We don't decide that, but by coming together, we share our light, and we share our light, our value, and everything. We got to hang on. We got to get through. I guess we signed up for it to be here, but the thing that really struck me was the killing of that woman. That's awful. That was pure murder to me. What I saw by the video. Uh, she just dropped her 6 year old, I don't know, child. Now when you start talking about that, it just hits my heart like, oh my God. So at night, I pray for, I pray for humanity to ask the divine, you know, please. I don't say please, but there's something about changing that to help humanity. You know, stop making so that humanity will stop suffering and move ahead. We are. It's going to be better, but it's like, my God, during this time, these ice police are making awful stuff. I can't watch it that much because you know it just upsets the hell out of me. So my heart goes out to everybody out in the states. The immigrants and everything. We have a lot of people coming in, crossing the border. Some are crossing illegally, frozen fingers, toes, with kids. Uh, you know, our capacity is, we have so much, but they're coming across anyway. Uh, I think there's a lot of um, colored people that are afraid that so they try to get across to Canada illegally by crossing, different places here. There's probably people getting paid, drive me to near the border so you can go across by this road or this place. Uh, we have a lot of that. There was one time, 19, he found in the forest. Like they were all, it was really cold outside. So they took him into they, they brought him to the hospital, especially the kids there that were freezing like crazy. I watch my Midas touch, that puts out the truth. And, their heart goes out to the truth must come out. That's all. They're covering up everything. It's crazy stuff. They're trying to cover a murder. Everybody sees it all over the world. So, poor families, I remember I never expected to see that in my life. Like I heard about the horrors that happened in with Nazi, like Hitler and stuff like that. My mom told me about World War Two, and the rations that they had, like lard. I believe it's called lard. You put on bread instead of butter. They didn't have butter. They said I had to eat that, and I said, "Oh my God, okay." Yeah. Dementia. I had my brother-in-law. I took care of my brother-in-law for a couple of years. He had dementia, and I tell you something. I know all about it. uh, like, oh my God, it almost made us sick, both of us. Like trying to take care of him. Took care of him 2 years because I didn't want to put him in an old age home or things like that. I tried my best, but at the end, I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't sleep at night because this guy would. My brother used to get up and uh, knock on the walls and things like that. I never knew. So he weighed oh over a couple 100 pounds, and now I had to take him to the washroom, uh, wash him, had to nourish him. Uh, well, that was a lot because I never knew at night. We were all nervous, I don't know what's going to happen next. So yeah, so I took a couple of years. Then I asked for help, and I got help, and I had to uh, place him in an old age home where they had security, locked doors so he can like walk away. Couldn't walk away, like horror stories you hear that people are freezing outside. They walk away from the old age home and they go out in freezing weather and they freeze. Yeah. But 2 years of that, geez, I know what it's like. So anybody has been taking care of people with dementia, it's something else. Um, when I took them to the old age home, I used to be able to I go there every it could go anytime, any day. They gave me the code to come in and see him. And one time he told the nurse was beside him, and he called me Saint Joseph. He called me Saint Joseph for some reason. I don't know. Maybe he just remembered that I took care of him. So he lasted about another, oh my God, 3 years, I believe, before he passed. Well, at the end, but Jesus, and at the end, he like at the end of the months that he was a old age person, there he became more aggressive for some reason. He became aggressive, and he loved to eat. Then he stopped eating, and then he passed away like that. So I don't know. So you know, but they changed. Like at the end, he didn't recognize me, and neither his sister or me. So well, he just didn't recognize anybody. So yeah. Anyway, so I see the color of the whatever 45. You look at him, he's really not well. He's really bad health. I'm telling you. So anyway, even though I can feel it, I don't like to feel his energy too long. I don't like to listen to him. So anyway, So I got a new dog. I got a for a while now. He's 8 years old, so you know. Well, he likes to go in cars. Like I take him, gets in the car just like that. Put him on the leash, and you know, this things. The only thing that I got problem with is hi moon, yeah, moon and stars. I gotta get used to your new name, Sherry. The new name. So I got the. I'm getting used to the dog. The dog is used to me too. So anyway, uh, he's used to it with my wife also. But he goes around. He knows where his plate is, his food. When when he's got no more food in his bowl, you know what he does. He grabs his paw and pulls on it and drags it, and telling me, "Hey, I got no more food in there." Or I'm learning about him. Also, he scratches at the door. I can tell him to sit. Give me your paw. Lay down. That's it's not that bad. The only thing is that he barks at everybody. That's my YouTube fault. Jesus. Oh, crazy stuff with I used to like the old way, like where the names were separated. Now they all attached and put a bunch of numbers. They changed everybody's. Uh, it was easier to read when they're like a separation between the whatever. So when you're trying to read it, it's harder to read like Ron unconditional love Thoreau. But now they squish it and put it all together like everybody's named like that. So I don't know what YouTube did. I don't know. Anyway, so January, hey, we're in the January 14th. Oh my God, it's going fast. And so next month is my birthday. Next month is my birthday on the 6th of February. I don't know if I'll be on. I'll see if I gotta come on or not. We'll see. Yeah, he knows where I bought one of these dog mats. I don't know what they call them, uh, but it's sort of like uh, because how do I do that? Oh, I didn't know that. Ocean Garnett. Did you know you can change your name back to your original? Click on your picture in the right hand corner and go to Google account. I'll have to do it from YouTube. Ah, you could. Oh, that's where you can get it instead of. Yeah, if you want your old name, I guess you could do that. Mine is same name except the bunch like Ocean Garnett. You had separations before, okay? I what I did was the only thing I went back and took all the numbers away because I didn't like it. That was too much. Yeah, yeah. Try that and see if you Sherry French. Um, Try that and maybe you get your name back. But people are wondering what. A lot of people like Mario. He had the name Yogi Bear. They took it away from him somehow. I don't know what happened. Crazy YouTube stuff. Eh? I don't know. I didn't know you could do that though. That's a good. Thank you for sharing that, Ocean Gunner. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. So my heart goes out to all of you out there in U.S. This is great. Oh my God, there's so many stuff going on uh, every day. So anyway, you got rid of the numbers too, eh? Yeah, I got. That's what I did. I got. I erased or erased or took away all the numbers I had at the end because Ron unconditional love Terrell and then a bunch of numbers. I had at least four numbers, I think. Yeah, something like that. I took them all away. I got rid of all the numbers behind my name. I can't find the exact path though. I'm looking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, I didn't know you could do that though. I didn't know you could do. So, uh, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm just sending all the light. So, and asking the divine to really, really get involved so that joint effort of creating more light and there and that this thing will be uh, over sooner than later because there's lives at stake here. There's lives at stake. There's already lives been taken by these people. They're going to. I wouldn't want to be in their shoes though. Anyway, yeah. So, so when I signed up for YouTube to be a subscriber, they had me pick a handle name that I could use. I didn't expect YouTube to change it without my permission. Yeah, they did, and it happened to a lot of people. I mean, like I'm saying, there's other people there. They have other names, and they just noticed. Oh my God, what happened to my name? So, yeah, and I didn't know. I couldn't figure out either what to do with that. Hmm. So if you guys want a card, let me know. Angel card, message from a loved one. Uh, just put in caps so you can do a couple questions. I might not stay as long as I as tonight though. Try to. Depends. There's a lot of lives on tonight, so same time as me. But there must be storms out there in the west, U.S. because I believe that what we're getting here is coming from, I think, the area of New York, Quebec City, Quebec, and all that. Hmm. So, yeah, he says when I figure it out, I'll let you know it. It's actually really easy to change, but now it's hard to find. Well, I got a channel, so I googled it how to do that, and they actually told me they gave me a hint on that. I googled it to find out, but I have a channel, so maybe if you Google it, maybe ask YouTube or Google how can I change my name back to where it was. Maybe somebody will explain it to you, or maybe they put a video out there or something about that. Okay. I just went back. He's gone to see my wife then, probably. Yeah, that's what I did. I googled it and they give me an explanation. They sometimes you get an explanation from AI also, whatever, you know, further explanation. I don't know. When I don't understand something, I go to either Google, and then they tell me what I have to do with StreamYard, what I got to do this and that. So anyway, I don't know. Next week is what? Oh my God, it'd be the 21st. Jeez, yeah, time flies. Jeez, I think time flies is crazy this year already in 2026. But the more we stay united, the better it is for humanity. There, all the crap we don't want, we'll see, and people are making. have to make choices, better choices. But there's more good in you. There's more good people in. Oh, there's glorious, glory, glory, hallelujah. There you go. Yeah, that's what. That's. I'm seeing your cat, Gloria, glorious. Uh, because when I went to adopt Dubai, hey, hi, yeah, yeah. Hey. For anybody who didn't see him, there he is. Yeah, no, no. He's crazy. Turn about. Turn about. So yeah. So as I was in a rescue place for animals, uh, it took me a minute to 2 minutes, and we connected just like that. Boom. He actually, what he did, like I was sitting there, he had a toy because they have a special place. You sit down in a chair and you wait till the dog comes to you, or the animal, whatever. And then he came. He barked at me at first. He barks at everybody, but then I pet him a little bit. He looked in my eyes. He jumped. He put his uh, two paws on my legs because I was sitting down like that, and then he went and licked my ear. My God, it took I think a minute and a half to 2 minutes. Then they told me, okay, tell him to sit, tell him to give you your paw, tell him to lay down. And I did it. Several times he did that. They said, okay, because they said they didn't want to, they didn't want just anybody to adopt them. So there you go. So he's been here for not even 2 weeks yet. Oh my word! It's like he's been here all the time. Anyway, it's funny how I know animals. I believe he probably talked to my old dog that's on the other side there, Jenny. My Jenny is on the other side there. I missed having a pet for a couple of years. So. Yeah, you know something. You're talking about. It sounds like he picked you. Yeah, that's it. But anyway, you remind us of a little kid. You're very happy with each other. Yeah, yeah. Well, I had that. I've always had that. But anyway, like I told the lady, there's three ladies working there. Anyway, when I walked in, so I said, I have 3.5 acres of land here. Grateful for that. I don't see myself adopting a cat and tying the cat and going around 3.5 acres. So they laughed about that, but anyway. But then they said, well, his name is Dubai. He's 8 years old and he has special needs because even if it's 8 years old, the dog's 8 years old. He's he's yeah. Dishi, I got you. So he's 8 years old, and I got you started up there. I'll give you a drink. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. So he's 8 years old, but they told me he's got a mind. He's like a 2 year old. These dogs are very, very active. But I'm used to. My neighbor has. Maybe sometimes you guys came to the video on some Saturdays, and I had Abby. Her name is Abby. Same kind of dog, but the funny part is that this one has no tail. The other, this one has no tail. The other one has a tail. My neighbor across the street, and I was wondering, Jesus, he has no tail. I was wondering, was there something wrong? Did they cut off his tail? I had to Google the whole thing to find out. So they have Australian herd dog like this, that has no tail. And hi, Diamond. No, it has no tail. And then I was wondering, what? So there's a gene in some of those Australian herd dogs that have no tail. They're born like that. I didn't know. And I was wondering, how come? You know? So apparently in Australia, some who have this kind of dog is a very active dog for, I guess, gathering sheep and all kinds of stuff that they use them for. Okay, likes to run around very very fast. This thing can run like crazy, and he runs I've had other dogs, but their legs when they you can hear them on the floor. This dog and the Abby on the other side, um, my neighbor on the other side, they walk like a cat. They like this, softly. You can hardly, but they run like they jump like a cat too. They can you throw a ball in the air and he'll turn around like and jump at it and flip in the air. It's amazing, like a cat. So, but this one apparently they love to have these kinds of dogs with no tail. It has a tail, but only like a small little end like that with hair, a little bit of hair, the end of the tail like that. Okay, and they said they'd rather have those dogs with no tail so they don't get caught in fences, machinery, things like that. But this thing, like I'd be on the other side. You throw a frisbee, and it'll jump right up. They're really very fast. Even though he's 8 years old, they tell me he is like a mind of a 2 year old. Go for them. But hey, you guys can watch. Yeah, you guys ever watch on YouTube? There's YouTube uh, videos out there. I just dropped this ball. Oh, you didn't put it under the bed, did you? Yeah, you did. I. Oh, you got it. You wouldn't got it. Okay. Yeah. There's a YouTube videos out there. Did you see those? So the YouTube videos is that they put everybody on a chair or in a big room. Okay. And then they have adoption day. Okay. And sometimes these people have blinders. They cannot, or they say don't call the pet, don't touch them unless the dog comes to you or the pet comes to you. I've seen some with cats and I've seen some with dogs. I was watching that. I was going, whoa, that. I said, oh my God. So they opened the door like a rescue place for adoption, things like that. They let go the dogs or the animals. They go into the big rooms where people are sitting there waiting. Some are very, very emotional about this. And then all of a sudden they get the surprise and the dog goes and chooses the their person to adopt them. So it's like the dogs adopt the human being. It's unbelievable. I watched that. Yeah, I watched that. I got your question up there. You saw that, Teresa? Yeah. I was amazed, and then I didn't know. I saw a lot of dogs at first, and then I saw cats doing that. I'm just wondering if the cats. Oh my God! I don't know. Apparently, oh, last Saturday, talking about cats, I almost forgot about this. Last Saturday, they were talking about the Maine. What they call those cats? Maine Coon. I believe it's Maine Coon, something like that. Coon. The cats, they're called Maine Coons. And I didn't know about those cats before. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I got you. Okay. I got you. I got you started up there. So the the cat. Give me a second there before I lose it. Yeah, I got you. Okay, I got you, Diamond. Okay, so name Coon, and I didn't know because somebody mentioned it in the chat. So I looked. I said I'll look after the show, whatever, and I looked at it, okay? And I looked at it. So I looked at it, and that kind of cat. It's beautiful cat, by the way. It's the color of the hair. It's a big cat, and it. Hey, give me a second. Yeah, and the cat. I looked at Maine Coon, and doesn't that look like a little bobcat or something? You know those bobcats. Yeah. Hey. Hey, bobcats. They look like a bobcat to me. When I first saw the picture of that, I said, "Oh my God, yeah, yeah." It's fun to watch their high maintenance. Those moon cats and Maine cats, Maine goon cats are high maintenance. I mean, their hair. Uh, yeah, they look like bobcats. They're little bobcats. I saw several pictures of them, and I said, "Jesus, that's what they look like." It's I don't know if they raised them there or why they're called there. I think because they come from there. I don't know, but cute, very cute, and big and fluffy and all that. Oh, Diamond says they have really big teeth to have to be careful around them. Yeah, if you get to play with them, bite your bite your fingers off somehow. Yeah. Mm. I don't know. I never had those. I never had that kind of cat. I had cats, but not that one. You know. So, what do you call those? I believe I'm French, so I'm trying to figure out what it's called in English. Siamese, I believe. Siamese cat. I think I had one a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah, Siamese cats. Yeah, Siamese cats. They're they meow differently. They have a different sound than other cats. Yeah, but oh my God, not really. Teresa just mentioned. I see breaking news. ICE just shot another person. Jesus, my God. Ah, Jesus, that's crazy. Yeah. People give me animals that yeah, that's how I land up with most. Okay. Well, I lost mine 2 years ago, so my Jenny, I think I don't know if I have a picture. Probably have. Well, that was my last dog, but I mean, it lasted for 14 years. That was Jenny. She was a female. She weighed about 100 pounds. This is that one time was running after a red ball, and his eyes, her eyes went crooked. So I took a picture. This is I took a picture when so this guy he loves the ball. He'll pretty yeah he'll bring one thing he'll let go. So he'll bring the ball, put it on your lap, and then you just wait. You back up, or wait for you to throw the friggin' ball. Like but Abby is the one across the street. My neighbor has one, but this one, she she's she's She holds on to the stuff and she doesn't let it go unless, and you won't give me, I won't throw the friggin' thing. So you got to wait before. But this one, he brings it back at your feet, or he'll bring it back close to you, or put it on your lap. Like you're sitting down, he put the ball there, and then waits for you to throw the friggin' thing. uh, they they run pretty fast. They're so fast, unbelievable. They're very active though. So we'll see. He's 8 years old, so at the age I have, oh, let me see, might give me another 7. It's possible 8, but I don't know. So these dogs go. These if there's a breeder that breed these kinds of dogs, but Jesus, they're so expensive. There could be $2,000 to $3,000 to get one of those that breed. Okay, so I got them at the rescue, and they told me I didn't find out much about it. The only thing they told me was the mom had it, then the daughter took over because the mom couldn't take care of the dog and brought it to that rescue place. So I adopted. It cost me $600 Canadian money. 600 compared to 2,000, 3,000 doesn't matter. And the dog, it took me a minute, 2 minutes. That was it. Yeah, yeah. So he put. I'm sitting down. He jumps on my leg, my my knees like that, and licks my ear. That was it. That was it. Yeah. So he's a male though. I'm not used to male. I'm all I'm I had males before, but this one either he goes in the snow, with two back legs like that, separated, and he pees, or he'll put his leg up. So yeah, but he's making his territory right now, so he knows. So but he loves to go in the snow, the deep snow, like in the field. There's maybe like this, maybe 6, 7 inches, and it likes to plow itself in there and roll around. Its four legs and goes haywire. And yeah. But before he does the number two, this thing, he goes in circles like this. You see him going like this, like this. You wonder, gee, yeah, but he almost, geez, I got 8 kilos of dried food. He almost, wow, this the sun in it. It's been a week. Not it'd be 2 weeks in next Monday, and he's he ate half, 3/4 of a bag already. Jeez, I gotta have a bigger bag, but I couldn't get a bigger bag because I stopped at. I have to go to Walmart to get the bigger bags. So, and dog food is expensive, by the way. Um, Only for eight 8 kilos of kilos, like, yeah, that was $30 Canadian money. Jesus, this dog food went up like crazy. You know. Yeah, my other dog did the same thing. My other dog, Jenny, used to plow his face into the snow. Did the same thing. My other one also. This one does the same thing. Yeah. And I threw him some snowballs in his face. He likes that too. Yeah, he likes to play. Uh, it's funny how nature, he's got white paws at the front, right up to the top. In the back, he's only got the ends of his feet white, and the back of his feet they're like the black and the brown. He's multicolored. So, hmm. Most dogs love snow, especially the huskies. Yeah, yeah. But he doesn't seem to be afraid of water either. So yeah, the other one across the street there, Abby, the other Australian herd, he's got uh, a bath outside, So he puts water. The friggin' dog runs after the frisbee and get the breed like that, and then jumps into the bathtub. Jesus, with the toy and everything. He comes at it all friggin' wet, soaking wet. Then he goes into the grass and starts rolling around in the dirt. Oh Jesus. I don't know what this one's gonna do. Probably do the same thing. If there's a puddle, probably roll in the puddle in the dirt. I don't know. No, no. We'll see. So if you guys want a card, I got two up there so far. I got Dishy, a new subscriber, and I got Diamond up there. I like your name, Diamond. Diamond. Yeah. So, I'm having, you know, because when they're like kids for us, they're like our kids. So, my wife plays with him also. So, yeah, no. So I like to. It keeps me busy because I would 2.5 October 12th, 2023, and I just got another dog now. So it's been over a couple of years, and I had a cat also. I had a cat. This freaking cat used to run and hide. We had a carpet near the door. Okay, so the friggin' cat. I was looking for the friggin' cat, and I said, "Where the hell is he?" You know, this cat was under the carpet. Then I was calling him, Jesus. After a while, he sticks his friggin' head out from under the carpet. I didn't know he was there. So the carpet was gray, and so was the cat. So I couldn't see him. Sheesh. Yeah, stuck. I have a picture on my phone uh, of the cat sticking his head out of underneath the carpet. It was wild. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll be back on Saturday. I'm usually on Saturday. I thought I'd come on tonight for a little while because I know there's other lives. Maybe people are having snowstorms or something going on in their area. Um, I know here that we had a high winds. Some people lost their power. So I don't know. So I should be back on Saturday night the same time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So, Dishi, where are you from? Are you from the U.S.? I'm Canadian, by the way. I'm from Quebec, Canada. I'm French. But I'd rather talk about dogs right now than talk about what's going on. in the, Jesus, that's awful. Another shooting in the. Oh, Sri Lanka? I don't know where that is. Is Sri Lanka? Wow. Okay. I don't know what that is. Sri Lanka. Uh, so yeah, we love dogs too. Most people that come in these chats, it's a small country. I didn't know. Where it's a small country. Whereabouts is that? Oh, it's near India. Okay. Oh my God. Hey, get people from UK, London, now near India. Wow. Well, welcome. Jeez, I'm happy to see you. You know, Colombo, Colombia. Okay. Yeah, Colombo. Okay. Wow. Gee. Oh my God. Thanks for joining. So, you know. The internet, that's one thing, you know. People can get away with stuff whatever they're doing, you know. They can't get away with it because uh, during Hitler's time, they didn't have phones. They didn't have this speed picture, take a picture, look what's going on. People didn't know what was going on. Now we're getting instant news just like that, you know, with the internet, with our phones. Our times are changing. So let me see about. Okay, you want a general? Okay, okay. Let me see. So Dishi, I'm going to use these cards, the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. It's by Carl Gray. So okay, I'm going to use another. Okay, you want to know me? I know whether I'll be able to attend the conference before June. Okay, got ya. Hmm. In June 2026. Okay. I'm going to use these cards. The One World Tarot. Okay. Luna Rodriguez. I don't know if you know them. And Tina Rose. He was a Canadian. I think, yeah. May I know whether I'll be able to attend a conference before June? Mm, before June. Mm. Conference before June. The world is on the reset button. Everything is getting, especially the finances and everything, eh? Um, in June 26th, before June 26th, 2026. Okay, I'll show you the cards I have, okay? Um, I'll show you what I have. I'm just gonna hide. Wait, give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna hide this and show you. The first card that came out was the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. You will have uh, opportunities. Okay, this is new growth. The wands, as you can see, the little green leaves at the end. This is new growth opportunity. There is. Then you got the star card. So you got the star card also that come out. Uh, is guiding you. I hope that I don't I have to hide because one time I got an advice from YouTube about uh these cards. I say I don't make these friggin' cards. What the hell? I mean, they're all in the tarot cards, all the same anyway. But that's the hope card, okay? So you have the guidance. Hi, Maxim Ladusar. So also, uh, you got okay, Four of Pentacles, hanging on to what you got already. Okay, there is a reset button all over the world, financial reset button. But Four of Pentacles, these look like very positive cards, by the way. Okay, so you got the reset button, hanging on to what you got, making sure, crossing your T's and the I's, making sure that you are um, keeping up to the whatever's going on in the world with your budget, with everything. Um, there there is action. You got the Chariot. You got uh, the Go Ahead card that came out. Okay, so the Go Ahead card is the action card. You got the Chariot. Uh, the last card is also positive. So your answer is yes. Look what I got, the Ten of Pentacles. The outcome is financial family, you know. So the outcome is a very positive card. The coming together, okay. So the reunion. Uh, so the answer is yes, you know. But you have to make sure that you keep on um, up to date on everything that's going on, because things could change uh, about certain things in the world. So I hope these cards resonate with you, and that's what I have for you. Okay. Thank you for your question. Thank you for being a new subscriber. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome, Dishy. Yeah. The dogs are in the house, both of us. Anyway, how are you, Maxine Dusar? How are you? So, I was on earlier talking about the dog, and something else. Thank you. Take care. Um, so I was talking about the dog and all this stuff. So I took him out today. The only thing, when you're sitting in your friggin' car, all of a sudden, all of a sudden he barks and you make it, you jump because he's barking at somebody else near your car or somebody walking by. He's got this loud bark, so to speak. He barks at other dogs. But besides that, around here, when we have him here, there's no other dogs, there's no cats. So I take him out and he pretty well listens to me, So plays in the stove, everything. So I don't have too much problem with him. I don't have problem. The only thing that, like I said, he surprised me with his big bark. Or I went into the pharmacy today because my wife was sitting in the car with the dog, and the friggin' dog was whining because he wanted to follow me. He wanted to follow me in the friggin' store, the store, the pharmacy store. You can't bring him in the store for. So I was hearing, hey, quiet down, calm down. I'm coming back. So, you know, but he follows me everywhere I go. So, um, but he's not. It's not too bad. I mean, I had him for not even 2 weeks, so and he's 8 years old. So I don't know his background. Oh, he's got a microchip also in the back here. Okay, I have his. They gave him. They gave me his number, microchip number. I have him on paper. It's about 18 numbers. So he has a microchip. He's got a vaccine. He's been vaccinated and everything. So he's a male dog. So I'm getting used to that. Likes to play. He's got a lot of energy for 8 years old, by the way. So they told me he's very active. Very. These dogs are friggin' intelligent. Oh, you guys are gonna laugh, but I go to the bathroom. The bathroom door is open, so I'm sitting on the bowl, and he's coming in with. Sometimes comes in with his ball in his the ball in his mouth. Well, look, I'm sitting on the bowl, so I got no time for that. I'm doing my business on the bowl, and he comes in with the ball in his mouth. But Abby, my neighbor's dog, when I took care of her, she's the same kind of dog, um, Australian herd dog. And she did the same thing. Yeah. He likes to bring his stuff in his mouth and comes to see you. I'm sitting on the bowl. She's, I told my neighbor that he does the same thing Abby did. So. Mhm. But anyway, his name is Dubai, Doubai, and I was wondering if there's a city like that. There is a city. It's not spelled the same way. Dubai. I googled it. It's way out in Arab country somewhere. So I don't know. Uh, it's the name that surprised me a little bit because I didn't know about it. So we have one more question up there. I don't know if anybody wants a card. Let me know. Uh, maybe there's a snowstorm out there somewhere. Yeah, Dubai is in the Middle East. Yeah, it is. So, but his name is spelled like that, but it has a OU instead because in French, that's why you say it the same way as you would Dubai in English, but they put OU, which sounds the same thing. Dubai. So, yeah, so figure that one out. Yeah, because they put O in front of it. Because DOU is the same thing as DU. Do. In English you say do, but in French they put the letter O in front. So go figure that one out. But I don't know who had them. I don't know nothing. They didn't give me anything. Okay. They only said the mother of the daughter had them for a while. She couldn't take care of them, so the daughter took over. The daughter moved away and gave up the dog. So there you go. But my God, when he got here, he's like, "Oh my God, I smell freedom." Like freedom for here, freedom here. Yeah, yeah. I speak French most of the time, but you know, sometimes I forget some words because French is complicated. But I used to live in it's been a while. I came back to Quebec. I was born in Quebec, by the way, in French Quebec. But I was I went to school in the Ottawa area. Uh, there's a lot of French, English places like that in Ontario. Okay, so that's why I got I learned a lot about English. Um, I went to French school. I think when I was in maternity or what do you call that? Um, kindergarten. Okay, and then they let me go to school in a couple of years, and then I turned around. They turned around and brought me to English school. Oh my God, I had to learn. I was the one that was teaching my parents to speak English. This is quick because I used to go to English school. So I walk in the house and start speaking words and they're like, what? You know? Um, but I met an Italian family. I met a bunch of other people there. So yeah, Ottawa is a beautiful city. I remember I was there. I think I was there later on also, and then I moved away. Well, I lived in Gatineau, which is on the other side. But anyway, there was remember the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's father, Pierre Elliott Trudeau. At the time, the Parliament. I was walking the street and I met almost face to face with Pierre Elliott Trudeau. He used to take walks with his bodyguards on the street. I don't think you can do that anymore. I don't think you can do that anymore. Walking like without just two bodyguards, one after the other. This guy is tall. Like Justin Trudeau, he's tall, but his father was tall. I was surprised when, oops, I looked up and I saw Pierre Elliott Trudeau. So, yeah, you'll figure that one out. But anyway, um, there was a time, these you guys ever do when you were a kid uh, uh, skateboards? You know these I don't know what you call. They got wheels on them. Skateboards. I think they call them skateboards. I almost. Yeah, there was some sort of train station in Ottawa near the Chateau Hotel. I think across the street. I think there was a little. It was on pavement like that. Everybody, all the young people used to go there and going down friggin' going down under this bridge where the tracks were anyway. Were uh, skateboarding. Almost almost fell off a couple times. Then I did some roller skating. Yeah. No, the, the question is this is still here. There you go. I still have you. I got you started up there. So anyway, may I ask the question? When do you see me having the money to file important paperwork for my son? Okay, let me see. Yeah, uh, paperwork for your son. This year is going to be. Uh, it's crazy. I don't know if you guys feel this, but this year, 2026 is going to be uh, adjustment year for finances, jobs, resetting. It's worldwide, by the way. So, oh my God, yeah. But I'm glad I got rid of all my debts because Jesus, I would have been cray. I'm on my pension now. We're both on my pension and things like that. So if we didn't have things in control, prices of everything going up like crazy. I think we're being had for like groceries are crazy expensive. Rent is crazy expensive. So where are you at, Diamond? Where are you in Canada or are you in the U.S. or somewhere? I just dropped a card on the phone. Oh, U.S. Okay, yeah, it's going to be a little while. Still pulling cards on that. Yeah, I know you've been trying to save, but it's been slow going. Of course, is the prices are cray. Like, oh, there's we are really a lot of us are limited certain amount of money. I just dropped another card. Oh my god! There's something. Back from the store, quick trip. I understand there was another ice shooting in Minnesota. Couldn't get a lot of info on it. Jeez. Oh my god. Yeah, I was on Milu's channel or in Milu's chat and he said, yeah. Hi J Cat Lady. Yeah. Well the dog is there. So welcome back, Teresa. And welcome, J Cat Lady. So there's gonna be timing is cray. Yeah. So here's what I got, Diamond. I'll show you I have, but first of all, there's like I said, there's a period of not unsettling period of up and down situation. So let me see. I'll hide your questions so you can see the cards, what I have. Okay. Yeah, you're hoping you can do it before March or in March. Oh boy. It's going to be, I get a feeling it's a little bit past out. So just because, yeah, I get a feeling it's past that because, first of all, the first card that came out was the page of Pentacles. Okay, you got the page of Pentacles coming out. Those are pages or about messages. So might be some more communication coming in about the the finances. You know, other messages coming in. Um, it's going to come in really like swiftly. Like this is a young knight coming through. So I a knight of swords. So the message is going to come really quickly, but then I have something hidden along behind this stuff. The high priestess. So there's a lot of how can I say this? Something about the truth being revealed. Some things you might not know about. Okay, the high priestess. Uh, I'm I'm talking about certain situations, money, finances, um, in currently. So there are secrets that are the secrets are being revealed. I don't know, like, and I'm hoping my son will be able to help too. He says he can. Yeah, but there's a lot of whatever's happening in the states, in the United States right now. There's whatever I'm talking about. Sorry to say that 45 and everything he's doing. I mean, it's whoa. It's going to be a like uh, up and down situation there with finances and things like that. But also the truth will be out there coming out. Um, I got temperance, as you could see. You'll have to go with the flow and sort of balance things out, but always you. Yeah, I hear you. It's crazy. Yeah, yeah. The high priestess is holding a scroll in her hands too, so it's revealing. She is revealing some secrets that you become aware. Okay, revealing secrets. But then the last card I got, there's five cards here for you. Then I got the page of cups. Page of cups are about emotional. So it it'll become stable. As you can see, it's calmer. So I was almost going to say near the summertime. I was going to say June, but anyway, it's hard to read on energy and put a timestamp time on it. But it'll settle down by near the summertime. So okay, calmer waters. So that's what I have. I hope everything works out for you. So uh, just keep on doing what you're doing, and ask the divine help. All the help you can get. As long as they're eventually filed, it's good. Okay. So just keep on doing what you do and be aware of everything, everything. I mean, check, double check. I don't know the details. Um, Never rush into something that you know. And I wish you all the um, many blessings to you. So I hope it works out in your advantage. But do ask for help. By the way, it helps. So it's like okay. It's like the dog I got. Okay, 2 years, over 2 years without a dog, and I said, I decided to take action. I wasn't going to do it, but all of a sudden I felt like uh, before. I don't know if it's not been 2 weeks, but on a Sunday I decided to do some searching on Google, and I said, I want a dog. I gotta find a dog. So I went on Google and searched in my area where they had rescues. Okay, I saw another dog, and the dog was. You're welcome, Danny. Um, so, so I saw another dog. His name was Blue Dream. It was different, black and white, because my dog was black and white. So I said, okay, a lot bigger, but had pointed ears like a German Shepherd. So that was one. And on the same street, a little bit further, there's another one. So I started searching like that, and I happened to fall on this one when I saw that he was a Australian herd dog, because I'm used to my neighbor's dog, and I that dog loves me. When Abby's here, my neighbor's dog, I kept her. It's like I'm her master, and when she's over there, it's him, back and forth. So he came with me, and I saw there was only one, like him, So I saw that one at the last minute, and I said, "Oh my God, okay, now Sunday is closed." So the next day was on a Monday. I went there at approximately 11:15 in the morning. They close at 12. They come back at 12:30, something like that. It didn't take me long. Connected right away. The next thing, I had the dog. I could take him home the same day. It's coincidence, one after another. And when I got there at first, they started talking. Well, Dubai has special needs and da 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 da. And then I started talking. That was it. So okay, we'll we'll let you meet Dubai. So they had this gate. I crossed over and sat down, and then boom. Yeah. Well, she didn't know, because I didn't even know they would let me come home with the same day. But my wife saw the dog. He went to see my wife. He's like, oh my God, he likes my wife too. So next thing you know, she's petting the dog, and I'm petting the dog, and he's like, oh my God, he just adopted us like this, just like that. I don't know. Maybe the dog was talking to my Jenny on the other side, or something. I don't know. It's strange, but it's like he went around, looked at every place, searching, and he's he's like he lived in something like a house like this or something. I don't know. I can't figure it out, but they're very, very intelligent. I don't know. He can read. I can look in his eyes. I have a sort of like a telepathic gift with animals, so I can. Yeah. So Jade Cat Lady says yes, my day was nice. It was beautiful weather, and I had an appointment. Okay. Yeah. Well, here it was. I would say it's warmer, but it got got rain. Like the snow was melting. There's more water, and now it's gonna freeze over again tonight and turn into snow. We're getting a snowstorm. We're gonna be in a snowstorm for till Friday. Friday the sun's coming back out. So anyway, already January 14th. Geez, my birthday's coming up like crazy. My birthday's next month. I don't know if I'll do a show. I'll see. I'll see if I do a show. Yeah, I think Jenny brought them together. I don't know. It's like it's like the dog related to me. I I speak, and the dog just responds to me like, "Whoa," you know. Um, really, really good. But he's very intelligent. I mean, he looks at you, then I look at him to see, and he shows me something. It's on the 6th of February. I don't know when that is, but anyways, I don't know what date it is. Oh, I can look it up here. Maybe I can't. No, I can't look it up. I'm in the month of January. So yeah. So I look in his eyes. This thing, when he's got no food in his bowl, Jesus, he grabs his paw and he pulls on the bowl and says, "Look," and he shows me signs like um. So he tells me I got no more food in my bowl. So I fill it up, fill the bowl full of food. He starts eating, but he does that to show me. Yeah, it's on a Friday. Okay. Oh my God. So the next day, I'm usually on a Saturday. So maybe I'll do. Maybe I'll. Yeah, I might celebrate on Saturday. I won't do it on Friday though. Last year I had Linda G on with me. Last year I had Linda G on with me, so I don't know. She's pretty busy though. She's all over the place. She's in demand like this. So anyway, we'll see. Uh, so he showed me. They didn't even know that. I called him back at the place, the rescue place, and I told him, "Did you know?" He goes to the door and scratches with his paw to go outside. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, he does that. So he shows me some signs. So now he does it all the time. So he knows I understand. Or when he wants to go, he needs to go outside. He shows me, goes to the door, sits there, looks back at me to see if I'm coming. So I go outside with him every day. Sometimes 6 times a day. So because he gained about 5 or 10 pounds, I think, since I started feeding him 8 kilos of food. He didn't. He didn't eat the whole 8 kilos, but my God, he eats. So I'll have to get him a bigger bite. I have to go to Walmart for that. So I give him some dried up chicken. He loves that. Uh, I don't know what they call them, milk bones. I give him some milk bones and just uh, you know. But there's this thing that I can look at the dog's eyes and there's a connection already. So I used to do that with Jenny. Jenny used to sleep on the floor. I used to lay down my head, put my head against her head, and she'd do this, put her paw right there and just sit there. So like speaking to each other telepathically. But I've had that. Jenny actually came back after she. This is this it really happened though. Jenny, she passed in the kitchen on October 12th, 2023. In Canada, we have that's called Thanksgiving. You guys in US had Thanksgiving later on, and I was on a live doing starting a live show on a Saturday about a week. I believe it was a week or a couple of weeks later, and I heard a big whining noise, and I said, "Whoa, that sounded like Jenny." So I was there. I was scratching my head and I said, Jesus, am I going cocoa cuckoo or nuts or something? Like, whoa, can this be real? I heard it, but I didn't tell my wife. My wife was sitting, I was here, and my wife was in the kitchen. So the next day, I wanted to talk to her about that, and I forgot that night. So the next day, my wife was all emotional, and she said, "I got to tell you something." And I said, "Well, what?" Then she started talking about that, and I said, "I heard it too, the same time as you." So then I went to Sterling and asked Sterling, for people that know who Sterling is, I asked Sterling about the Jenny coming back like that. I heard it, and he said, I confirmed that was her. That was in the house. So there you go. But that's the first dog that ever came back after he passed away. So the first dog that came back to me and said, "Yeah, hi, Red Rose. Nice to see you. I hope you're feeling good." There, there's so my dog's right there. So Dubai is right here. Nice to see you. Yeah, I've been on for a little while. I don't know how long I've been on. Oh, I've been on an hour and a half already. Jeez, time flies. So we're talking about dogs and Dubai and all that. So he's getting really, really used to me. So and I'm talking about my birthday. You had yours on the 6th of January. So I said, my birthday's coming up too. So, but next month. Apparently it's on a Friday. So I don't know. We'll see what I'm going to do. I might celebrate it on Saturday. I don't know. Last year I had Linda G come on so for a while, but she's everybody. She's uh, wants her on their show. Yeah. So how's the weather where you are, Red Rose? Because here we're getting rain. Now it's going to freeze over. Then it's going to go snowing. Oh, geez. Because we had this. Yeah. Yeah. Her birthday was on January 6th. So, yeah. That was funny. I said, when I found out her birthday was on the 6th of January, I said, geez, what a coincidence. I'm on the 6th too. So, then I was on a Zoom meeting with Medium Kim, like a healing circle, and we were talking about animals again. And animals, this lady just adopted a cat. I adopted a dog. Hi, Phyllis. How are you? Nice to see you. So yeah. So I take the dog out. He likes to play in the snow like crazy. So I laugh. My other dog did that the same thing, or something similar. You know, Please plow his friggin' the whole face into the snow, dig a hole, sort of like a hole, and then take his body and woo. Yes, you can love angels. You can. Yeah, it's all free here, so it's free unless you donate. Some people donate, but it's free. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. I hope the her name is I like your name. It says loves angels H5. Yeah, it's like a high five. Okay, yeah. H5. It looks like a high five. I don't know if you H5 is that YouTube that gave you that, or did you make that H5 at the end of it? But it looks like high five. Okay. Yeah, I got to pull some cards and see what comes up with that. So yeah, it's YouTube. Eh? I took my numbers away from mine because my name is Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. My God! And then they put whatever they put a long name numbers, four numbers. I took it away. Took it away. So okay, I'm gonna post some poetry. I like your new picture, Ron. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's on. I put that picture on Wednesday. The other one is for Saturday, so it's not the same. Yeah. Yeah. So, love angels. I'm a Canadian. I come from Quebec. I'm French, but I can speak English. So I don't know where you're from. Love angels. Are you from the U.S.? USA. My heart goes out to everybody in the U.S. It's cray seeing stuff going on there. Oh my God, I couldn't imagine. I never thought I'd come to see what's going on today in my life. So I didn't expect it. Okay. Well, I'm from the U.S. and, and what's happening is crazy. Then my heart goes out to you guys. Unbelievable. I can't always listen to that. I watch Midas Touch because they tell the truth the truth. Okay. Um, Unbelievable. I didn't expect to see that in my life. I really didn't. There's but the more we stay together, the more we help each other, support each other, no matter where you're from. Uh, it helps. Yeah, it's horrible to wake up to that stuff. I'm lucky to be in Canada, but when I'm telling you, we just lost our prime minister. Well, lost. He resigned today. So there's a lot of stuff going on in politics, even here. And grocery prices, everything. Oh boy. There's a couple more. You don't really watch politics and government stuff. Yeah, I don't blame you. I really don't blame you. But I mean, I don't blame you at all. It's, but my heart goes out to you anyway because you never know. Like there's people it's happening. You know, immigrants and everything. Uh, Let me see what comes up here. What? Wow. There's a. I never seen so many positive cards that just came out. Uh, well, I'll show you what I got, and you can go to the be intuitive and read the cards with me. So here we go. I'll show you what I have for your question. Okay. Uh, I'm just clearing some stuff up. Okay. The first card I got, Love Angels. The first card I got is the Six of Cups. So this has to be built on a solid foundation, truth. Okay, no, but solid foundation. Okay, the Six of Cups, emotional. There, as you can see, the first card that came out is uh, a man and a woman sharing. Okay, sharing. Okay, an agreement. So that's the first card. Then I got the Ace of Swords. See, Ace of Swords is a new beginning, something new. Okay, so it's crowned with a crown. The Ace of Swords is about new beginnings. So you got an agreement, you got a couple there, a man and a woman sharing. Okay, that's in the stages. The you got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. Uh, I don't know if it's you or the person you're talking about. It, it's it's on your mind a lot. Um, it's on your mind a lot about your relationship. Okay, so I don't know if it might be you that has you got the Four of Wands here. That is also, as you can see, that looks like a marriage, but it looks like an agreement between two people to go a little further. So okay, in the relationship. Um, then I'll have to hide these two because YouTube gives me gave me heck about this card. It's the Lovers card that came out, the last one. Okay, you got the Lovers card that came out, the last card. So there's an evolution going on. So there is potential, like you asked. There's a potential between you two. Yeah. So it looks, for now, all these cards came out at the moment here. Okay, so I don't know if it's you that's thinking about it, but yeah, for now. But you have to go from moment to moment, and it has to be built on honesty and truth. So, but it looks positive right now because you got all the cards pointing out to uh, potential a long term relationship, or you know, so like I said, everything has to be built on solid ground and a solid foundation. But that's what you have. You got great cards here. By the way, it all points uh, to your question. Yeah, it was horrible stuff to. I mean, I saw it and it was horrible stuff. I'm just Now I'm you're welcome. So those cards show there's a long time interest and long term potential. But like I said, you have to be has to be built on honesty and from both sides. Both sides. Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy stuff. I saw it on a video and I got "Phew, crazy. They're trying to cover up too. They're trying to cover up and oh wow, unbelievable. But what I know because I had a near death experience when I was a child. So what I know about we sign contracts before we come here. So yeah, Ocean Ganesh, you can have one card. Yeah, don't don't worry about that. Excuse my language. I don't remember. I have to search for my words sometimes because I'm French. So and yeah, well, yeah, I got you, Ocean. Yeah, because you still have to be careful. I mean, it's really I find it a little bit dangerous out there. So right now, like we're Canadians here. He wants to take over Venezuela. He wants to take over Mexico. He wants to take he took Venezuela. Yeah. Uh, hey, hey, I see you, right? Look at the ball. He's got a big ball in his. Hmm. Huh? I just adopted him about it. Not even 2 weeks ago. So. Oh, oh. Hey, you got that? You got that? Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, he's addicted to his crazy stuff because he went to, but he's also very, very, very sick. I don't know. I have no idea how he's still standing. Yeah, that's my fur baby. Yeah, it's, he's a male, but I mean, it's like he's like I've had him all my life. Yeah. It is weird, but he's losing. He's got dementia, and he's got. I don't know what they give him, but I don't. I didn't see him go past 2025. Like I don't. I'm not saying he's passing. I'm just saying uh, he's still in the parliament. That's know. I don't know why people keep on supporting him. That I don't understand. So stuff. They they keep on supporting him, and they're not gonna. I mean, whoa, karma's coming for them like crazy. I wouldn't want to be in their shoes anyway. So yeah, but anyway, and here in Canada, we're sticking together, and we just hope that doesn't cross the border and come after us. You know, but anyway, we don't have near the military that U.S. has, but I believe there's a lot of military family. We have family here too. I don't think they'll take illegal orders from them. Some will, but not every one of them. So you know, there's more good people than there is evil. There's evil, and that's what we're seeing right now. I think it's because it, I had my near death experience. We signed contracts. So this I found this out, and this is why would I choose somebody that abuses me, and things like that. I learned I had trouble accepting that for a while, but now what I'm seeing people, innocent people. It's given Napoleon, but I'm kind of surprised because this is different than ITDK. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, Give me a second. You dropped the ball. Oh, you dropped the ball. You dropped the ball. Yeah. You're making me work, but today we have iPhones. We can take pictures. We can. But during that I just want humanity to be stop suffering. People getting killed for nothing, for no reason. So, but people have contracts. They sign up for this stuff. We're here for a reason to come together and shine our light. So go figure it out what happened. I came so close to death, boy. I seen. I came so close so many times. I'm still here. I'm still here. A lot of my friends are on the other side now. Anyway, yeah, it's like they're trying to bring back the time where Hitler, Putin, the whole thing, and my God, there's three of them going down one after the other. Trump, Putin, and Netanyahu also. Uh, yeah, in those days, they there was people in Hitler's time where they moved to another country, and here in Canada, they found people that were in the what do you call it? The Gestapo, I don't know how to say that word. Anyway, that that and found out at 88 years old, and then what you want? What do you do? Whoa. Okay. So they got caught even at 88 years old. They were condemned for what happened in Germany. They caught them in Canada. Some came to Canada. Some went. Yeah. Everything is coming really, really fast. But the communication, mind. Geez, today we have internet, we have phones, we have everything. The whole world is connected just like that. I mean, I had a person here tonight that was here from says a small country near India. My God, there's other people from UK. There's people in the States. I come from Canada, so everybody's coming together. With we have the technology and the means to get together, but the world will come together. Humanity will come on. Okay, love angels. Give me an update on your situation, and thank you for being here. Take care. I don't blame I don't blame you for not watching all this stuff going on. So. Oh my God, almost 2 hours. Yeah, I have Ocean Garnet. I think I have Ocean Garnet up there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Ron, can I have one card just to see if anything or anyone sending me crazy messages? Crazy messages? Wow. Yeah. One thing that keeps us going is that Yeah, there's a lot of damage done, and it's going to be a lot of repairing, but new new stuff is going. Good night, Phyllis. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, there's a lot of changes coming, new energy, and yeah, the damage is done, but there's a lot of repair. So it'll make it a better world, better harmony. Uh, I think everybody wants peace. Yeah. More people want peace, values. Uh, I never thought I'd see so much criminality. Well, we had some in Canada though before. Certain mayors of Montreal or mafia stuff and things like that, mafia killings and things like that in Canada. Yeah. So okay, let me see. Thank you to all my wonderful moderators, Red Rose, and Ocean Garnett. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. On the Wednesday, I'll be back on Saturday anyway. I thought I'd come on for tonight, but there's a lot of lives out there. It's going to get better. I mean, we're seeing the ugly right now, um, but there are a lot of good people out there working on behalf of you know. But my question: when enough is enough? I don't know. I don't understand the Justice Department. I don't know why people tolerate uh, and support this quickery stuff. There's not, you know, it's only a certain percentage. Oh well. Hmm. So, Ocean Garnett, I'm gonna see if I can. How about this? The secret language of light. Okay, transmission from your soul. So I'm gonna see. Yeah. In meantime, people are suffering. Yeah. Yeah. The Democratic people should be more aggressive. They will. Matter of fact, when is enough is enough. I don't understand this stuff. I mean, oh, you're welcome. You guys have something that could remove this guy from office. It's called impeachment or treason. The word treason came up several times in my when in this energy. I mean, there's so many things that you guys could do with the Justice Department, but I don't know why. I don't know why people are still supporting and doing this crazy stuff, cover ups. By the way, the Epstein files are crazy. They're coming out whether they want them or not. They're going to come out either by probably by another country who will spill the whole thing. People, they say when most of Trump's base finally sees Trump for his true self. Yes, he can be impeached twice, but he is crooked. Yeah, I know. And Ministry of Congress won't take him out. Yeah, Um, I don't know. But it's not only 45 doing the crap behind the scenes. The other guy, what's his name? I don't know much about him. Miller. This guy is JD Vance going on TV like that too. Oh my God. Keith Edwards is on live on his YouTube channel talking about the shooting. An individual was shot. Teresa just brought that up there. Teresa, yeah, give me a second there. I'll put you on the screen up here. He said, Keith Edwards, I know I watched a couple of his shows. He's on live on his YouTube channel talking about the shooting. An individual was shot by ICE and he ran back into the house. Don't know if he was hit or not. I think he's a protester. Yeah. Well, ICE police this is Gestapo. Remember that if you read about about history, the Gestapo stealing from everybody. Yeah. Sort of reminds me of that. But I didn't think I'd be witnessing this crap. No, I don't. Yeah, of course. It takes a lot of courage. These people have a lot of courage, though. But they're trying to make people afraid or trying to provoke violence so that 45 can bring the military in. That's what I'm suspecting that's it. That they want to bring the military. Okay. They want to bring the military in there, so they could put the military all over in the streets. But something's got to crack somewhere. Something's got to give. The whole world saw that video about that woman. So let me see. Oh. Well, I mean, unity. It's the people that have the power when they unite everybody. Yeah. Because everything they do out there, these people are masked. They got masks on. Those are criminals. Completely criminals, you know. Police don't mask themselves like that. So let me see. You got number 34. Ocean Garnet. So Ocean Garnet, this is the secret language of light. Here we go. You got the 34, soul mating. Soul mating. I think that's what you've been doing. You've been at this for a little while. Eh? Soul mating. The big heart. Beautiful, beautiful energy. As you can see the card. Soul mating. Yeah. If the Republican lawmakers were decent, they would not side with Trump and he'd be gone. There are already There's always some that have crossed over to the dims, I believe. Yeah. But okay, Ocean Garnet here. I'll read what the card says. 34, soul mating. Embrace your soul to reveal a partner. Whoa. Embrace your soul to reveal a partner. Hey, Chihuahua. ¿Dónde está la mano? En my- ¿Eh? I know, shut the door. Going under the bed. Give me a second. Crazy dog, put the ball under the bed. I'm gonna finish. What did you do? Yeah, he fucked. I'm not gonna go under there. I'm stuck. You're gonna have to wait till I'm finished. The hell with you. You and no. Oh yeah, well. No. Hey. No. He wants his ball. Give me a second. Why did you put it under the bed? Oh, you got it now. Okay. Yeah. Don't worry. You want to play? He wants my attention. Look at this crazy dog. Okay, get back to business. Hey, okay. So, I started reading. Embrace your soul to reveal a partner. A new encounter or deepening of an already existing union will profoundly change the way you perceive unconditional love. You're at the right place. Chemistry between two people does not mean they are life partners. You have entered each other's life to awaken. To awaken. Yeah. Expand and open your heart so wide that they may never close again. It may last for a moment, a season, or a lifetime. Time is not necessary to shift the cogs of your heart. COGS, I think it's called cogs anyway. So, of your heart and feel the absolute ecstasy of you. A moment you can open you to. Uh, oh my God, how do you spell that? Euphoria. 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 I know what it. I sort of know what it means. Anyway, like, oh boy, okay. The purpose of your soul relationship is to mirror your love and light and melt away any hard edges or walls you have built. Whatever is mirrored will intensify. Love and peace will feel bigger, but so will fear or pain. No. This reveals any wounds that hold us away from love so we can heal them and we embrace more of love we already recognize. So that's the card I got for you, Ocean Garnet. The word the word is maybe I can put it out there so you recognize what it means. I don't know how to say this word. EUPH. Okay. Let me write it in the chat here. See what it is. I can if I can type it out, I'll be okay. Oops. Mm. ORORIE. So that's the word. Yeah. Euphoria. You. Yeah. Okay. Euphoria. Euphoria. You. Are you for real? No. Euphoria. Euphoria. Okay. I wasn't sure how to say it. Because it's not words I get to use often. Are you for real? No, that's not it, eh? Ron, you Ron, you have thought about doing some YouTube shorts. No, I didn't think it's all good. Yeah. Yeah. No. I I go with how I feel like. I don't know. I know. I don't do things like everybody else does. So this this is a thing. Uh, my channel is about it's mostly heartfelt. Yeah, yeah. They might help your channel. They might, but you know, there's so many lives on Wednesday. You see, people have so many choices. You can watch you. They watch this one. But right now, there's a lot of uh, politics channels out there. So I don't know. People are drama. The drama. What's going on? There's a lot of people out there in fear, right? So maybe some of them are attracted to politics because of fear, wondering what's going to go and happen next. Some people are panicking right now. I see it on Milo's channel sometimes also. Like, I see. I see too. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I think I've been on. Jesus, I think it's since I've been on 6 years, almost 6 years now. I think I've been on YouTube for about 6 years. All right, go. T'es pas dit de mettre ça là? Hey. New. Hey. Là, c'est que tu vas avoir ça. Tu vas voir là-bas. He wants the ball. You're right. Absolutely wants the ball. Come on. Texas Paul, yeah, I heard about him. I saw videos on him too. Hey, Manila. Hey, that's it. Come to it. Come to it. Come to it. Ah oui, couche. Yeah, I watched Texas Paul a couple of times videos, but you know, I watch especially Midas Touch because there's so much stuff going on there. He's doing shorts also. No, I don't know. I had to learn about all this YouTube stuff, and it it's overwhelming for me because I wasn't born in like on internet. Do this, do that. So I'm just wondering. So I've been on for a couple hours, 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I think this is it for me tonight. I'll be back on next Saturday at 8:30. So hope to see you guys join me next Saturday at 8:30. Maybe there'll be a little more people. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and leave me a comment after the show under the video. It helps. Thank you for being here and sharing your uh, some time with me on this Wednesday. So take care, stay safe, much love and light. Good night, everybody.